Yo, what up? It's JSF, and it's finally here. It's finally time. The new era has arrived. This is the MK1 era. Mortal Kombat 1 is here. I wanted to make a video launch day, but I've just been playing the shit nonstop and working a little bit. But day one, the first day I played this game, like 12, 13 hours. So I've been playing this shit a lot. I'm actually kind of enjoying it, but the most important thing that y'all need to know about this game, and I meant to make this video right before the game came out, but shit happens. But something y'all need to know about this game is everywhere. It is broken as hell. It is a mess. This is a Mickey Mouse game. I need y'all to know that. I think the last fighting game a lot of us played was Street Fighter 6, and the power level in that game is really high, right? Like, characters are strong. Like, they can do shit in that game. This game is like that, but probably times five, like, because you can do shit with your character, then you can call another character to do shit. This is Mortal Kombat Marvel vs. Capcom. This is like if Mortal Kombat was Marvel 3. And if you never played Marvel 3, just look up clips of that game, because you can do some goofy, fucked up shit in this game. And I want to kind of show you some things about this game, because this game is not going to be balanced, right? I think y'all need to, it's important to know that early. This game is not going to be balanced. It's never going to be balanced. And the reason I say that is because it's not balanced now, but that's early. There's no day one patch yet. I'm almost positive. I would be shocked as shit, and I'm going to show you why. If there was no day one patch in this game, just because some of the shit in this game is mad goofy. Like, it's insane. It's just, I'm just shaking my head thinking about it, but it's fun though. Like, it makes the game interesting for sure. One thing this game will not be is boring, right? So I do think, it's gonna get a patch, but also if you just look at the past of NRS games, if you look at MK11, MKX obviously, but MK9, Injustice 1 and 2, they couldn't balance anything. Like, MKX, you could say, is crazy. It was all over the place, but MK11 was a very grounded game. It was a very simple game. What made characters strong was very simple, and they couldn't balance that shit, or they didn't want to balance it, right? So if you think or hope that this game will be competitively balanced, you are a joker. You are a fool, brother. Like, this is not going to be competitively balanced at all. Now, there's going to be competitive tournaments run for this game, but this game is going to be Mickey Mouse as hell. So anyway, I wanted to show off two characters. Well, I might show off four, but I wanted to show just a couple of things about these characters that make them stupid. Reiko is probably one of the best characters in the game, but I don't think people have figured it out yet. And I don't think the people who have figured out what's stupid about him have figured out how to exploit it yet. So I matched him with Sector Assist, right? I have no idea how to use Sector Assist, but it's just to give you an idea. So Reiko is a quote-unquote grappler, they say. They say he's a grappler or a brawler. He's an up-close, like, he's got a command grab. He's got these punches and kicks that got really good fucking range. Look at the range on it. This is 15 frames. Look at the range on this. Look at this shit, right? Like, look at that shit, right? And then on hit it does that. You know what I mean? He's got a string off of it. You can, you can do something like this. Yes, that comboed. In case you were wondering, that did combo, right? So from like this range, you can whiff punish. So they call Reiko a grappler because he has a command grab. I don't know, I forgot how to do it. But he also has amazing mid-range buttons, like some of the best mid-range buttons in the entire game. Like, he's gonna be godlike at whiff punish, and they're not slow, right? This is 14 frames. This is 15 frames. Like, for reference, in MK11, Frost had a button from this range, and it was like, I think it was 19 frames, and then eventually they made it 16 frames. So this is a little bit faster than that. And that button was alright. It was pretty good in some instances, but you could jump it and shit like that. But then he could hit you with this if you try to jump, right? Anti-air ain't the greatest, but it ain't the worst. But he's got these kicks that'll fucking sweep you out the sky. His walk speed is ridiculous. Look at his movement. Look how fucking fast he is, right? His backdash sucks, but he's trying to get in there, right? His movement's really fucked up. He also has a full screen slide. A full screen, air and black slide, right? Almost full screen. I gotta move a little bit closer, right? That is also a launcher. You know what I mean? It's also a launcher. So he has a low slide. That's a damn near full screen launcher, right? He also has, where is it? Ninja stars. So he has a projectile. And I know this projectile doesn't look that great, but if you EX it, all of those are fucking mids, right? So he can zone. I got zoned out by a Reiko player. You can put on like Sub-Zero armor assist and then just like throw ninja stars if they try to duck or do anything. EX ninja stars are very hard to like. You can't jump over this. Like you just can't. Look at the angle. Let me put meter on so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So look at the angle it covers. You can't jump it, and they're all mid, so you can't duck it. Like you have to hold this 100%. And and then he also has, where is it? Yeah, no, that's the slide. He also has a command run. He has command grab. He has a. Oh, never mind. This is just fucking. Yeah, it's just his slide. His slide is also a run. If you do nothing, he does a slide. You can cancel it. So he can do something stupid like, you know what I mean? And get the fuck in and reinforce his game plan. But that's not even the dumbest thing about this character. You want to know the dumbest thing about Reiko? The dumbest thing about Reiko is this. This button right here is the dumbest thing about this character. Why is this button so dumb? It's a 13 frame high and it knocks down on hit, right? That's just you're plus 40 on hit, so you get mix-ups, you get whatever you want to get on wake up, right? And his command grab is a high, right? His command grab, that's not his command grab, but his command grab is a high, right? So you can duck it, you know what I mean? But then he also has this overhead. This overhead is 16 frames. It's not reactable. 19 frame overheads ain't reactable. We just went through that with MK11. Boom. This is not reactable at all. It's -6, so it's safe to everything in the game, right? If you space it out, it's even less. It's even more safe. -4, -5, right? Really fucking good. Really fast overhead. You literally have to guess whether or not he's gonna do it, right? He has a sweep. He doesn't have a traditional like low starter. He has like down 3. He has sweep. So I mean, he has sweep, right? But what really makes this button so stupid isn't just this. It's that it's +8 on block. If you don't know what frame data means, that's an absurd amount of frame advantage. So that means you can move 8 frames before your opponent. So if they block this 13 frame high, which is a really fast button, if you're in this range and they press the block button, oh shit, now I'm +8, right? Like you can go into a throw and they gotta hold that shit. Unless they're holding up, they're gonna get grabbed there, right? You can do this and then go into your overhead, which is completely fucking safe, knocks them down and makes them have to guess again, right? Because remember, if you get the knockdown with this character, or just in general, right, in like fighting games or Mortal Kombat or whatever, say you get the knockdown, you're right in front of him +40 or +17, whatever. You can just do it again, right? That's if you get the knockdown off the overhead. If you get the knockdown off this, you're +40. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? They gotta hold that pressure, whatever, unless they want to armor wake up or you know what I mean. Like this game don't really got delay teching. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of have to hold that. So every time they block, you can hit them with this, and then after that you're +8. So you can go for the overhead, right? Let's say they block that, then you're completely safe. Your turn's over, cool. But you can also go for your sweep, and if the sweep lands. If the sweep lands and knocks down, you're +17. You're in range to do the overhead. You're in range to do this again. You know what I mean? Like you have options for sure. But if the sweep doesn't land, let's say you go for this and then you go for the sweep and it doesn't land, it's +3 on block. So you're still plus. You can fucking down 4, and this will come out in 7 frames. If they try to press literally anything, they'll get hit. Except maybe down 1. Maybe. But then you can do down 3, and if they down 1, you'll beat it, and it'll be your turn again. So it's just like if you do your pressure right with Reiko, it's always his turn. Not to mention, you can do something like sector assist and make them block. Do something like sector assist, like make them block. You can knock them down, overhead, call sector, and they know the missile is coming, so they're gonna block the missile, right? And then you can go into whatever you want to go into, or you can try to open them up with like a down 3 or something. You know what I mean? Try to fucking. Let's see if I can get this to combo. I've never tried this before. I've never used sector assist. Oh, I guess it won't let you combo off a low poke, but that'll combo. Yeah, I don't think it'll let you combo off a low poke, sadly, but it will let you combo off a regular button, right? So you got options there, and you can just make them. You can just use that to make them block, do anything, and then go back into this. So it's kind of always his turn up close. Plus he has a command. Plus he has a command grab that you gotta fucking care about. He's got great mid range. He's got zoning with his fucking ninja stars. Like he has a full screen low slide. Like Reiko is one of the best characters in the game. But anyway, I wanted to talk briefly about Nitara. I don't even want to talk about her really. I just want to show y'all one thing about her and tell you that she's stupid. And if when you see this, if you don't understand why she's stupid, I don't know what else to tell you. So Nitara can dash in the air, right? Oh, I'm pressing forward. That's not how you do it. She can air dash. You know, she can fly. She's got wings. Blah blah blah. She has normals that she can cancel into air dash for a bar meter, right? She can also double air dash for a bar meter. She can also triple air dash, quadruple air dash. As many times as she wants to dash, she can spin meter to do it. But the thing is, she doesn't just have a forward and back air dash. She has a diagonal up, diagonal down. She has a straight down. She has an 8-way dash. Nitara has an 8-way dash. And the thing about the 8-way dash is you can go any direction you want to go at any time if you want to spin the meter. And with like she can put on this ice shield and just be in the air. You can't hit her with any type of projectiles, and if you try to jump at her and try to hit her, she's gonna see you because she's in the air, right? I put on this ice shield. Oh, you coming for me? Boom. 8-frame reversal. 8 frames in the air reversal. I see you leave the ground. I'm doing this. Oh, and by the way, if I'm in the air and I EX this, it's a launcher. Like that right there alone is nonsense. Like I'm not saying she's the best character in the game or anything like that, but that's pure fucking nonsense. And there's tons of other cameos you can pair her with. There's 2 other characters I want to briefly show, just very briefly. I just want to get the message across that this game is gonna be fucked. There's gonna be a lot of characters that are overpowered, a lot of characters who are fucked up. I just showed you 2 of them, and then if we get to the good old Shaolin here, the Shaolin Masters. I don't want to show y'all too much, but I think this is some funny shit to just show real quick. Now Kang, we gotta talk frame data again. So if you don't understand frame data, I'm sorry, but he has a 6-frame jab, right? He's not the only character in the game with a 6-frame button, but by my count, there's only 3. Johnny Cage has a 6-frame down 1, which is cute, but it doesn't really do much. Kung Lao has a 6-frame button, but Liu Kang's 6-frame button is his regular jab. In the betas, it was this button, and this was 7 frames, but they switched it. So now his basic jab that he can just confirm off of, you know what I mean, go into special moves and shit is 6 frames. So if you're -6 and you didn't need special move or something that's -6, he can punish you. Full combo punish you. Whatever, you know what I mean? However, I don't play Liu Kang. So however he wants to punish you, he can do so. Liu Kang is also the only character in the entire game with a 10 frame mid. Not only is it 10 frames, it is staggerable. Because the second hit is a high. It's completely safe, but you can duck the second hit. But again, I can do this and then be completely safe -4 and then back up. And if you try to press anything, I can just whiff punish you. I can shimmy you with this, basically. It's really fucking good for that. I can commit to the string if they're not mashing any low pokes. But yeah, completely safe. He's the only character with a mid that's this fast. The only one in the entire game. Not to mention his zoning is, y'all know about his zoning. Y'all know. Also one last thing I want to show y'all. He can combo off of his throw very easily. Off his back throw. Now, he isn't the only character in the game that can do this. But he can get a full combo off of his back throw. There are a few characters who can do this. Probably a decent amount who can do it. But you got to find the right cameo. He can do it with damn near any ambush cameo by because this is not, even though Kung Lao grabs you, like it's not a summon cameo, so you can be doing other shit while you call this, meaning you can be mid throw animation and call cameo. That is something that's in this game. Yeah, pretty fucking stupid. Oh yeah, I didn't really want to show anything on Kung Lao, just that he also has a 6 frame string. His is not as good as Liu Kang's, but it does go into a low, so you can actually mix this up with like going into, and it's -2, so it's staggerable, right? You can go into this, and then you can go into this, right? Go into this low, completely safe, or you can go into this overhead, which is very unsafe, but it is an unreactable overhead launcher. 18 frames is not reactable again, and on hit you get this little bounce effect. Damn. Well, I guess you need a cameo to follow it up, but yeah, you need a cameo to follow it up, but you can get combos off of that. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show off a few characters and just let y'all know this game is fucking nonsense. It's fun. I mean that in a good way. This is a Mickey Mouse ass game. You got to think about this shit like Marvel vs. Capcom, like Dragon Ball, because it's not a traditional 1v1 fighting game. Like, sure, there's neutral in it. You can play footsies and shit in it. I've been shimmying and whiff punishing people all day in this game, but y'all need to know that this game is fucked up. It's not gonna be balanced. Do not play this game expecting it to be balanced. When something is broken, don't complain about it. Just pick it. So yeah, Liu Kang is top 1. Reiko is up there too. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'll be streaming on Twitch tonight, which is Friday night. Probably tomorrow. Probably this whole weekend. So come through, say what's up. I'm like almost undefeated in Kombat League. I'm like got 1 loss or some shit. It's mad fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. JSF, peace.